Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to an episode of my time at Sandrock. Last episode we had a rain event, and we also finished preparing for Mr. Musa's arrival. He should be arriving probably tomorrow. Of course, today is a sandstorm. And of course, even though we have a wall, things flew away. That is not supposed to be happening. FYI. So we'll go get our stuff and we will shut down our machines. Should be okay. So today, like I said, we're going to probably do a fast day this day, and then we will... Tomorrow is a long day. Nia's reply. I can't believe you. You really should pay attention. They're living things too anyway. Whatever. I don't even remember what that was about. So, the 19th. No one's birthday is today. Unfortunately, I will give you this. We'll give you that. We will do this for him. And I'm tempted to do this for Grace just because I know we're falling behind with her. Bronze sticks. Unfortunately, because of how they've changed the timings, Fang's birthday will be next episode, but we can't give him a single thing. Yeah, the timing thing, the change, I am not liking. Yeah, that I think is one of the worst things they have done in a while to me, in my opinion, is changing Fang again. Which we, again, will lose Fang points today because he won't have his stand open. Which, by the way, Fang is currently broken. Let me think. So he has his story mission in which you do errands with him. I forget, I think it's called like leaving the nest. I think that's what it's called. So you have the day where you go do errands with him, and then there's a follow-up day. In one of the follow-ups, you have two follow-ups with Owen. One outside, one inside. The inside one is broken currently. Fang will be left permanently. Fang and Owen. Did I say Logan? I probably did. It's an Owen one inside, one outside. Owen and Fang are both permanently stuck, having an eternal discussion at the counter of the Blue Moon. They are aware of the bug. You can progress with Fang's missions. It is just he wants to keep going back to here. The saddest thing is X. X is very confused and he keeps flying in and out, in and out, in and out. It's actually really sad. It bothers me, but I can't undo it, unfortunately. I need to make a better fishing trap. I can't undo it because I'm way beyond any save that could fix it. So I just kind of have to deal with poor X just flying around aimlessly like 90% of the time, and I hate it. I hate it so much. We're gonna make a better fishing trap. But yeah, it really bothers me. So X is just kind of permanently flying. X kind of goes, sometimes you'll see him over here because he's respawning because his AI is resetting. He essentially flies from here down to here, and then he just is eternally in this. And then sometimes you'll see him just go this way. And he does it all day, every day. This is the save where I'm romancing Fang. I will report if when I start romancing him, if that resets at all. It's just either a permanent story mission or side mission in that area. So it's sad.
Thank you.
It is very sad, actually. We do have Trudy's birthday next episode. We might just give her And the hydroponic incubator is her #1 gift. Part of me is tempted. Nope, that's the wrong one. We need more of that. Part of me is tempted to make that for her. Part of me is tempted now. We need to go buy more of this today. Mushrooms. We will plant mushrooms again. I mean, the machines are tied up, but they're not that tied up. So I think we're going to put the hydroponic incubator up here. Or algae apparatus. I hit the wrong button, sorry. I mean, we're doing better, so... We're doing this 2 days ahead. Her birthday's the 21st. So we have 2 days to build this. Ooh, we need to get more motors. I'm gonna start more tempered glass here. So because today is a sandstorm day, I think... I think we're just gonna go to the mines and clear them after we finish our commissions. Yeah. Wow, we still suck at that one. Absolutely still suck at that one. What else did I have? Oh, we're working on that. Yeah, one more. Yeah, on the other save, I'm actually very far. I'm in Act 3 in that save. Another thing I noticed in romancing Fang versus Logan, because I'm leaving Logan alone, I made a save right before I did anything with Fang, and I will go back to that and romance Logan. When you are not romancing Logan, his pathing is actually it is actually decent. I did go on a date with Logan because I did start to romance him, and then I went back to the save when I thought Fang was truly broken, because it takes about a week for his missions to progress. So in between, I did make a save, and then I went back and played. I romanced Logan in the interim because why not? He does hold your hand a little bit better. It's, I think, when you marry him that he gets really messed up. It's like he held my hand, he tracked after me perfectly, just being on a play date, and I was his girlfriend. So I'm thinking it actually might be the marrying of Logan that messes him up. They are, like I said, aware of the problem. It is interesting because it's all the people who have new missions and stuff on the DLCs. I noticed that is like a common thread that's kind of happening, is the people who have the DLC. They did add a few lines for Logan. I'll point them out when we get to them. But I did see a few new Logan lines. Actually, I need to pull this because we need to build the thing for Elsie. Yeah, because there's a couple Logan lines that I complained about earlier that they were removed them, and I didn't understand why, and now they're back in. When we get there, I will probably ask people if you don't have the DLC, if it's in the game still. Because I don't know how I feel about it, that they're removing lines and possibly putting them for DLCs. Don't know how I feel about that. Okay, we're good. Because it was a line that I saw and I was so happy was in there for Logan when I did alpha testing, or beta testing, excuse me. And then I said, I don't understand why it got removed, and now it's back.
Hi.
do I need to do research? I don't remember. I'm gonna go check because it doesn't hurt to check. The Great Andal. Hello. During sandstorms, you can be hit by things thrown around the wind. It's really dangerous, you know? So you should go inside, young sir. You should absolutely be going inside. Oh, one day. Okay. Trying to decide where I want to go next. We might just do the rest of the intermediate. It really doesn't matter. We have the machines we need for specific things and stuff. We have that. So it doesn't matter at this point what we do. It truly does not matter. Yeah, I think we're just it's gonna be an early day today. I think we're just gonna go to the Eufaula Salvage, and we're just gonna continue clearing. I could go do some unaliving of beasts. I could do that. I did find in the Eufaula a new cave. There's nothing spectacular in it. I guess we could go look at that. I think we're just gonna go unalive the animals here. I'm not gonna even touch the buzzer. I think we're just gonna quickly unalive these animals. And then we will go maybe look at the cave really quick. I have to remember where it is. We might be able to take on one of the monsters out there. I also did find the 2 new backer monsters out there finally. They are difficult. We aren't even gonna try it for a while. They're like level 50 something. One of them got me down to about 1,000 HP. So yeah, we won't be touching, but they are like level 54. Like 54 or 55. They are difficult because they are flying, and you basically have to do the targeting thing, that thing, otherwise you don't stand a chance. They are very annoying. They're cool looking, but they're annoying. It's amazing. In the other save I'm level 50 something at this point. And going back, like, whoa. Yeah, I haven't filmed in a few days. I've been just plowing away at the other save, seeing the new things, and mainly to prepare myself for possible bugs. That really is kind of it. Because it is not bug free. That is for sure. It is very buggy, and I'm going to put this up just so I remember. Can I make that? No, I can't. Okay. Hopefully these won't fly away. I do want to make some of these. And some of these. I'm guessing that's the amount we need. Either way, they are Logan loved gifts, so it doesn't matter on the whole. We're gonna go to the... You running like a coward, sir. We're gonna go to Fang. What are you doing out? Oh, they're going to the Blue Moon.
This weather, you must be careful.
He normally isn't supposed to go out and to the Blue Moon in this weather. We're gonna go get more of the rose willow, and then we will go out to the desert. I might, like I said, I will try to find the cave. I stumbled upon it, so I really have no idea where to even begin looking for. I have an idea, but I don't at the same time. We're gonna buy more of this. Just because prices are good, we'll do that, and we'll just buy a little bit of everything because I'm here. This one I don't need, that one I don't need, and that one I don't need. Okay. Oh, I'm right here. Duh. I'm like just ready to go. Nope. This. Okay. Again, going in a sandstorm, not the smartest thing. It's along the edge. In one of these buildings. I don't know when this came about. Because the last time I looked here, nothing was over here. And when I was exploring, wasting time, it magically appeared. There it is. Because I was exploring in the other save, like yesterday or the day before. Just literally wasting time. So I'm like, oh, interesting. I did not know anything was over here. There are two new, or they're not new. There really is no way to avoid this other than going to the side. There are two books in here. Not books, recipes. So technically I could have not bought two recipes. They're very early game ones. I think one was the pencil holder and I don't remember the other one. We'll find out. But nothing in here is too spectacular. This is obviously one we were supposed to find early. But there are, it's the crafted pencil holder, and I cannot remember for the life of me. A diamond is nice. There's one different, like this is pretty much the same. There is one different chest location though that they haven't used previously. Which is, I think, I think it's in this room. Yeah, over here. And then one over here. The harmonica. So yeah, very early. Very early. So, and then iron dagger. So again, very early. So is this the most useful thing to be over here? Not really. And because if you think about when you get the iron daggers, is it useful when this opens up? I think I was in iron daggers. That was the first thing I did. So I guess if you came here first thing when the desert opens, maybe. If you're a dagger person, then yeah, it's helpful. But, you know, it's just... And then there should be the crafted pencil holder. So I think the daggers are useful, but I don't think the 2 diagrams are useful. But there we go. There's the new cave I found. The new monsters are like... One's like over here. And then another one that's the same is like pretty much over here, I want to say. I think I pointed it out one day. When I said that's new, it's way up on, you can see a new area, a new little like gathering of desert, like the little desert points of interests. Where it's got like a tree and then like some shrubs, but it's way up on a cliff. You're never going to see it in the sandstorm. We're just going to go clear out this one. I'm here. But I did point it out once before, saying that looks new, and it is. That is where one of those beasties are. I could go and take out the sandworm monster, but Nah. I don't even remember what level the sandworm is. I want to say it's 50. That sounds about right, but yeah, in the other save I've been looking at how much XP you kind of get from this, from just clearing. It's about this little different each mine, but I think the most I've got so far was 30,000 XP. Because like, just to give me things to do, because I'm kind of trying not to do a lot of the story. Like eventually I do, because I'm going to have to replay it all. So I don't want to do too much of the story. So I've been just doing little bits here and there just to give me something to do. So I've mainly just been coming and clearing out the runes just because it's just something to do when you're replaying. A lot of the times I just wake up, do something, and then go to bed. But I have been clearing out runes a little just to do something. And it's about 30,000 some days. I mean, still the best way to get XP. Like if you're playing the game and you're starting to feel really under-leveled, just go to the mines and clear them. You'll probably be leveled pretty fast. So I have been seeing in the Discord people who are new to new to the My Time world, because I think Evershine is kind of getting different groups of people interested who normally wouldn't be. So people have been interested in like getting the games and trying them, the older games like this game and Portia. That one just doesn't want to go. And they're just like zooming through the game faster than you probably should. And they're like, I'm really struggling right now. It's like, yeah, you're under leveled. There we go. Yeah, because we need to be probably by the end of this Musa part of the story, we probably need to be somewhere around like level 43-ish. That's where I like to be. But yeah, I've been seeing on the Discord people who are new to all of this. Like, I'm really struggling. It's like, because you're underleveled. There's a reason why they tell you recommended level for this. And there's a reason why the weapons have a certain level. You, like, yeeted into existence. Oh, the sound is broken again. There it goes. But the game kind of like was like, do we want to spawn him? I don't know. Should we? And then it was like, yeah, we should. But yeah, that's what I've been noticing. Just a lot of people saying that they're underleveled and not knowing that there are levels to the gear. And that's called game balance. Having things be specific levels. That's all game balance. There's been a few suggestions lately that I'm almost like, huh? Like, one person wants no chests. No. Or they want one massive chest. No. As an organization person, absolutely not. And one person is suggesting that we have literally notifications for everything. Like that your machine has 30 minutes left. No. No. If it's toggleable, then sure. But there's already too much screen spam. We need less screen spamming. I had an option to turn it all off. I would have no screen spam. It would just be gone forever. Don't tell me when a factory is done processing. Only notification that to me is helpful is when you're out of water or you're out of fuel. Those are the only two notifications you need. That is literally it. And the reminders that like bang, or you have a fireside at 1600. Those are fine. No other notifications. Those aren't spammy. All right. We will probably be able to get a fair amount of machines upgraded. These ones I need to look at. I don't remember what I need. There we go. I probably need to look at what I need to do to upgrade that. Wow, we're actually processing things and stuff. We're gonna need more scrap finally. Took a long time. One and one. I don't know which one. There we are. So we will have to go get more scrap tomorrow. All right. You and a you, and then seeds. Gardening. Ooh, a cha-cha, or acacia if you're a normal person. A cha-cha is an Azuma Void thing, or Azuma from Hermitcraft. It's one of the mysteries that is X, that he can look at that and say, a cha-cha. We will sell the two plans. And there's going to be a cutscene. I am going to make a save. Hold on. All right, going to sleep. I have found in 1.4 on any other update, you need to make the manual saves. Because I have been frozen in dialogues many, many times. Today is the day of Mr. Musa's arrival. I better head to the train station. Yeah, I have gotten stuck in dialogues where I had to do the Taskmaster close, I think like 4 or 5 times now. And it's annoying to repeat things. It's gonna look like this because it's the end of a sandstorm.
Huh. Mayor Trudy, nice to see you again. And you must be the builder. I've heard you were essential in working with Heidi on the bridge project.
Welcome to Sandrock, Mr. Musa. And that's right. You've really done your homework. Though I shouldn't be surprised, seeing as how you're the most successful man in the world.
Ha 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 ha.
Right. Well, let's head over to City Hall. I'd like to meet with the architect and discuss potential plans for the road to Portia on your end.
Oh, sure. Well, actually, we've got enough time. Why don't I show you around a little bit first?
Wouldn't be my first choice of plans, but I wouldn't want to be a discourteous guest either. Please, lead the way.
Splendid. Let me first bring your attention to our lovely new train station. It just installed recently by...
Looks solid enough. Rotating star on top is a nice touch. This is your handiwork, I presume?
Yep, I put the team on the back. I worked with the people. Oh, it was nothing. We'll do this one.
Yes, thank you. Everyone plays a part around here. That's been key in our recent success.
Yeah, the ones that are like a collaborative effort, those answers are always the ones that will give you points with her.
No man is an island, as they say. Shall we continue?
We shall.
Of course, sir. After me, please.
This is a very talky mission.
This here is our game center. Oh,
Yes. I saw the original some time ago. I believe it was a small shack with only one game, and I didn't care for it.
well, that's all changed since now resident entrepreneur Katori moved to town. She's really turning the place around. Say, there she is now. Let's go say hello. Howdy do there, neighbor. I brought a new pal around. Perhaps you might recognize him?
All right. Well, the promotion I was running ain't running no more. Another thing, stay out of the bathroom. Toilet's clogged.
It makes me wish that there actually was a bathroom. Because it's still weird that there are no bathrooms.
Trudy? Musa? Here? Hi, I'm Game Center, and this is my Katori, and I'm so sorry.
Whoops.
Oh, shoot. I guess we caught her at a bad time. I could swear she's a real fan of your work.
It's all right. It happens. More often than you think.
I'm sure she'd love to meet you after she gets some air.
Right. Air. Gotta have that. What's next?
Ah, yes. Our next stop is actually what I wanted to show you the most. Our little wood.
That's right. The desert planning. I read about what you're doing in the Atar Times. Interesting stuff.
It is, isn't it? Let's just step over here to this yak mail station to your left. Ta-da! Behold the miracle of life. These desert woods that will one day flourish into a full-fledged forest, restoring Sandrock to its former glory and greenness.
Yeah, it's kind of sad when you do this in the winter because it just looks so like wah wah. But you know, what are you gonna do?
Looked bigger in the photo.
Well, yes. This has only been the first step.
I mean, this is, what, a 10th of a league?
Roughly that, yes.
And it took you how long to reach this point?
We need more water to expand the points to the biocrust. Hey, show some respect, bub. Point is the biocrust.
That's right. The major development was in the technological department. Now you're terraforming soil out here? I'll admit I'm not as well read on the subject as perhaps I should be. If I'm being honest, I'm more interested in the logistical benefits the road would provide to my business. I'm afraid I can't really speak to my enthusiasm for such a project at this time. I'll have to come back and take a look for myself. Speak with some of my people back in Atara. Get a better picture of what all this biocrust stuff is really about before I can make an informed decision on how to feel about it.
Of course, of course. You should also meet with our horticulture expert, Zeke. I'm sure he can answer any of the more scientific questions you might have.
Well, furthermore, Trudy, I'm iffy on a few other things too. I don't go in on a project unless I'm 100% on it. Gale, I'm 100% on. In Portia, they're putting their own money up for their end of the project. Everyone's heard the rumors. Sandrock's on the decline. And not everyone's convinced desert greenification is possible either. Heard from the council they have trigger bills written, ready to classify dispersed Sandrock citizens as economic migrants. Yeah, you've got yourself a hotshot new builder, and I'm a fan of your architect's work as well. But without good citizens behind the scenes holding everything down, I tend to agree with the naysayers.
I'm gonna say you feel so bad for her here because she was so genuinely happy about the progress we made, and he's just such a like wah wah type person.
I need to see that your people are going to stick it out, even if things get hard. Anyway, do you have anything else for me to see?
Yes. This way, please. And last stop on the tour, that there is our super reinforced water tower.
I take it you had a hand in this as well?
Yep, with help, of course. Yeah, I pretty much did it myself. Mian did more, really. No.
Starting to notice a pattern here.
Furthermore, it is completely and utterly 100% bandit-proof.
Right. I'd planned to bring that up as well.
Rest assured, sir, there's really only one bandit out there giving us trouble, and it's only a matter of time before he's been brought to justice. Besides that, there's really only so much one man can do. We've always built back faster than he can hurt us. Isn't that right, Builder?
Yes.
Best not to underestimate the power of the individual.
Of course. We're not taking things lightly at all. How about a quick pit stop over at the Blue Moon before we meet Heidi? You must be famished after such a long journey. And our little walk.
The Ataran Express dining car happens to offer my favorite breakfast this side of the continent. But they didn't have Yakmel milk.
Yakmel milk. I like how he says that. Yakmel.
For the most part, however, I will say I do like what I've seen so far.
Hey there, Mr. Musa. Glad you could stop in. On behalf of everyone, I'd like to extend a big Sandrock welcome.
Thank you.
All right, boys, hit it.
This one that I definitely didn't write today is called Why Not Just Give Us All Your Money? 1, 2, 3, and...
Can't help but get the feeling you lot are trying to butter me up.
Just a little.
Yes, well, it's just that we care so much about our town.
The band is playing. This is like a weird pause. You feel like the game's messing up. It's not.
You didn't run the lyrics past me. This is a song about greed.
Easy, partner. Rich guys watching.
Overcoming greed is one of the core tenets of my Church of the Light beliefs. You made me play a song about it.
You tell him, Hugo.
I ain't playing this.
You angry?
Need some help here? Oh my!
Give me that.
Go, gun, firefighting sequence. Hold still, go.
I'm not robot.
Told you it's no good.
This is so silly.
We've got a code 8 stroke in progress. Over.
Shoot it.
Don't like the screen shaking.
Baby.
What does this button do?
Burgess,
Too much light!
That would be me. What does this button do?
Let's never fight again.
I love you, pal.
You all are maniacs.
we...
I'm really terribly sorry, sir. This almost never happens.
Look, the first rule of business is to invest in people. That's what I came here to check out. I'm glad I got to see this side of you all. Saved myself a pretty penny.
Wait, you mean...
I respect the fact that you all have lasted this long, but I can see that y'all are prone to disaster. I see now why people are leaving this town. No matter what short-term success you might have, I just don't see a future. I'm sorry. And look, despite all this, I can still help.
This little bit he's about to say is going to be settlement number 2, my time at Evershine.
I can move you all out to the northern Eufaula, where the Alliance is setting up new settlements with their North Development Plan. They have water up there, unexplored ruins, and grazing grass.
They did say, I think it was in an Instagram post, that Evershine is definitely not the settlement's name. It is just called settlement number 2. So Evershine does refer to something else. So, but this whole part and then another little story is about then basically my time at Evershine.
I can get you jobs there, safe jobs where you can't possibly harm anybody, or yourselves. Help you get your lives back on the right track. The thought of you folk holding down my central hub? Nah, just not worth the risk. Huh? None of you are excited about that? None of you at all? You have an opportunity right now to move to a place where you're not always fighting an uphill battle. At my expense.
Yes, send him. Send him. That would be great if that was a plot point you could actually do.
Sandrock's end. It's gonna happen, with or without my help. So I suggest you all think on my offer. Hey, old-timer, what about you? It can't possibly be safe for you to be living here. Come with me, we'll set you up with a nice place by the water.
Me? Oh, a kind and generous offer. Your reputation is well deserved. But no, I'm afraid I won't be joining you.
Man, what is it with you people out in this desert? Life doesn't have to be this way. You don't have to struggle and scrape by your entire lives. Yeah, I get that this is your home, but you can have a better home somewhere else.
It's more than that. If I may, Mr. Musa. Some time ago, there was a school a ways down the road. Sandrock was a livelier place then. When all the trees were cut down, the sandstorms got worse. We didn't notice it at first, but the children were on their way home from school when it struck. An amber claw. The storm reached greedily over us. The skies went black. Martel and I went out looking for them, but Mia, Tang, and Akil, they did not return. They'd have been a bit older than yourself now. We made a promise then. A promise that would save this land. For ourselves, for the people of the desert, for the children. Those that will be, and those gone. Lest their sacrifice be in vain. For a time, I thought I would have to break that promise. But my son, he never gave up hope. And now, with more help from inspired young folk, like Trudy, Heidi, the Builder, their discoveries, I believe we have a new hope. I believe in these people. I believe in Sandrock.
I believe in Sandrock.
I believe in Sandrock.
Even more now.
I believe in Sandrock? No, I believe in Sandrock.
Sheesh.
Wow. Got some good friends out of there. Jeesh.
Well,
Sorry.
what do you say, Mr. Musa? Will you give us a chance?
Sounds like nothing I say will change your minds. Sure as heck doesn't look like you're going anywhere either. All right, fine. We'll do things the hard way. I might have judged you all a bit rashly. I'll observe Sandrock for a while longer. One more chance. But I need to see significantly more inspiring behavior.
Oh, that's all I could ask for.
Okay.
Mr. Musa, before you go, could I trouble you to enlighten us? What exactly is the Northern Development Plan?
This scene wasn't initially in this part. It got added when Project Me was announced. And then, because Project Me, Evershine was supposed to be a mobile game, and then it got switched to a full PC game after the developer dropped out of the project. The mobile developer dropped out of the project. This was added during when it was still a mobile game.
Is this really the time?
Answering your question would be the least of my troubles today. Sure, but I'll have to make it quick. It's no secret to anyone that tensions between Duvos and the Free Cities are rising again. Firefights have broken out over the ruins of Orzu and Ethia, which Duvos also claims. We can hope for the best, but we need to prepare for the worst. The short of it is, the Northern Development Plan is an alliance initiative, one meant to beef up our collective defenses in the north bordering the Orzu area, should there ever be hostilities with Duvos again.
A war? Do you honestly think it's going to come to that?
Now, I don't mean to alarm anyone, but Duvos and their ambitions are unambiguous. Many, including myself, believe that they wouldn't stop at Orzu, were Ethia to even concede that. I think their emperor has made that perfectly clear. Still, we are much stronger than before.
Goodness! I thought the plan was just about jobs and stuff. Well, I suppose I'd take Sandrock over war-torn borderlands any day of the week.
He had too much work, I think, in the Northern Development Plan for him.
Don't get me wrong. It is about providing new opportunities for anyone willing to move there. It's just that there's also a strategic dimension to it. Most likely, once we strengthen the North, Duvos will leave us alone for good.
Ah, I see.
Ah, yes. Well, thank you very much for answering Arvio's question and providing such insight into the state of our alliance.
The people have a right to know. Shall we then?
Okay, there's a few scenes to get in here.
Don't worry, precious. We're going to get you fixed up soon.
I said the precious.
Hey, thank goodness you're here. Can you take a look at the mobile suit? It's a bit shot.
Sure, I'll take a look.
I keep a care package with various mobile suit repairing materials on hand for just such an occasion. I need only your tool expertise. Shall we then? Fantastic work. This repair was far quicker than its last. The rate of progress you've maintained since arriving here as a builder is statistically improbable. You should be proud. Now, if you will excuse me.
Like the easiest 30 points you'll ever get with G.
I done wrong. As soon as I heard that rich feller wanted to do an investment on us, two big gold signs appeared in my eyes. I was blind, but now I see.
So dramatic.
Happens to the best of us, brother. Now let's throw the sheet music in the fire and never speak of this again.
And then one more. Actually, no, there's an Owen one too.
I'm gonna have to rebuff all this burned wood furniture. This is the worst disaster to ever happen in Sandrock history.
What about the sandstorm that Ma just told us about?
Yeah, I guess I forgot about that. Still top 3 for sure, though.
Owen is outside? Question mark?
Howdy.
I literally just landed on Danby. Where is Owen? He got reset outside. That's right. I have been noticing when there's like a big scene somewhere.
I believe in Sandrock. Did somebody say new catchphrase?
Yeah, I think someone said new catchphrase. I've been noticing anytime there's a big scene, a bunch of people reset out here.
Ooh, a lot of cleaning to do. At least nothing exploded this time. I feel bad for Grace, though. She hates this part of the job. Not me, though. Go ahead and throw another pie at the wall. Don't really do that, please. Uh-huh.
Sure.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Okay, we need to get off the track, sir. We'll go check for... There's a couple other little, dialogues to get. I think today, my lovelies, since you did not go out yesterday, you are all gonna collect water. We will also have to do a quick, okay, you can explore. We will also have to do a quick look and make sure nothing is blown away still. Research Center, we have our Super Dew Collector. So this is, the rest of the day is just nothing. Tomorrow there will be another story thing. Today is not Trudy's birthday, that is tomorrow. I do want to make my better fishing thing. We need these. This is where we are going to delay the story just a little bit. So we want to upgrade these. I only can upgrade one of these. So, nope. Yeah, we only will be able to upgrade one until we unlock that, the runes over there. So we're going to upgrade as much as we can and then continue the story. It actually might not be that long of a delay just because I'm more confident than I was before, having gotten to where I am in the other save, that you are not getting those. That is where I draw the line. That actually is too early. Cantaloupe, or BioCrust. I will go for this because it's more money. But I'm more confident in progressing the story than I was before because of how far I've gotten. And it's been decent. Has it been bug-free? No. But it has been decent. I am confident that if we just kind of just plow through on a certain parts and ignore the bugs, like Logan, like literally walking away from us as we're talking to him. If we just ignore those things, we'll be fine. It's a short period that he does it. His pathing is still abysmal. It's still not the greatest. You do have to babysit him often. What am I doing? Making sure I started all of these. We probably need to start more of the screws after this. So we will do that. Today is going to be a scrapping day. Yes, today is going to be a scrapping day. I need to oh, here she is, the line.
Well, let's just look on the bright side. For once, there's been an awkward social event that was in no way, shape, or form my fault in any capacity.
That means that like a bunch of things then were probably her fault in the past.
Hey there.
As someone who basically has as someone with basically no stake in whether this town lives or dies, that whole debacle at the Blue Moon was hilarious. Y'all keep it up. I'm entertained.
Catch you later.
I love that kid. Mysterious man. We are going to buy from you one of these. One of these. And one of these, actually. Oh my god, prices are good. Anything else? Thinking. Anything else? No. I can get this. I already bought that. I'm gonna get these just in case. I know I have them. I think that's it. I'm still not gonna open those. What did I get? Really? Really? Mysterious man. Really? We will give this to Andy whenever I remember. Everyone will have a line today, so we'll try to get some lines. Who am I here for? Am I not seeing Danby?
Hey there!
Oh, it is? I thought, oh, because I chose Zeke instead. Dan's been really upset about the things happening in Sandrock lately. I'd be so heartbroken if we had to leave. Just think about how much packing we'd have to do.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Feels like my schedule got messed up, but it's not. It feels like it did. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, it didn't. It's fine. I think it's just because this is happening on a Saturday that it just feels weird. Why is he hanging a teddy bear? Anyway. You do you, sir. You hang those teddy bears. Hello, Chi. Someone accidentally installed a kill switch on the mobile suit just before the party due to research, but luckily it's gone now. And unfortunately, the identity of the person responsible for the malfunction will never be uncovered. Ever. I wonder who it could be. The person who had access to the suit? No. Why, that would only be you, sir. Him in that suit. I hope they have someone. I don't want someone exactly like Chi, just like I don't want someone exactly like Unsure. But I hope they have like an Unsure or a Chi-esque person there who's kind of like them, but not really. But you get that vibe, like the silliness, you know?
Awesome.
Like, I like the silliness that those two characters have. Do you have a line, sir? Yeah, his birthday we're gonna miss, and it sucks.
Come see me if you're ever feeling unwell.
Come see Birdie.
Oh, look at the poor bird.
Ah!
Time for pep talk, sir. I'm feeling blue.
I don't like seeing you like this. Remember, your happiness is what matters.
This is gonna be all of our Fang points for a really long time.
Didn't expect to change anyone's mind. Just thought someone ought to hear their story.
Have a this.
This gift is great.
Okay, moving along. Trying to think who else has a dialogue. Like, well, everyone has a dialogue, but the little box above their head. There is a mission for Grace tomorrow with this. Hi. If Musa doesn't back us, I won't lose any sleep over it. We've made it this far on our own. If he doesn't believe in us, we'll find someone else. I mean, I assume if someone else is proactive about it.
Oh.
You almost sound unsure, sir. He really does. Like that is like an unsure response. I forgot to start the boards. We will have to go back and start boards. But that was like the most unsure response I've ever heard. Hello, Jasmine. I splashed a glass of water on the fire in the Blue Moon kitchen. It wasn't enough, so I ran. Be cool about fire safety. Yes. Such a brave little girl. My house caught on fire once. Oh, do I want to know? I'll go start my machine. We had a Christmas party, and we had a Wii Wii bowling tournament, and in the excitement, someone must have hit our fish tank, and they hit it hard enough that it cracked the filter, and it was streaming liquid out of it onto a power cord. And we woke up at 3 in the morning with the alarms going off because that room went on fire. That was like maybe about like 15 years ago. Like the fish tank was destroyed. We had to save all the fish out of it. We did lose a few fish because they're fish that don't have any scale, so they're easily, changes like that would really affect them. Never been in a situation I couldn't fix with the pie. Not till the dark days at the saloon. But yeah, so it was a contained fire. Actually, it was the best thing was that we had no drapes. If we would have had drapes, it would have been a big fire. And also because you have a line, wow. Because of like the codes, the fire, like the actual alarm, the smoke detector is actually really far away. Like I have a great room, and then it extends over and opens up to like a big kitchen, and then like a sitting area, and then the kitchen. And because the smoke detector was in the kitchen and not in the great room, the smoke had to travel really far to get there. Could have been really bad. Like it happened at 3 a.m. Like the cats were all cowered in a room. It was sad. It was like one of those things that you're just like thankful that it wasn't. It could have been really bad, and especially because like about 5 or 6 years before that, a friend of the family, their house burned down due to a lint trap that they had, like the lint in their the little tube, or what is it, the vent to go to the outside from their dryer. They didn't know it was jammed, and they lost their house due to that. And that was like about 6 years before. So we think about something as simple as washing your clothes, and they lost their house. So it was just like, wow. It just puts things into perspective. It really does. I just will never forget waking up to a house full of smoke. And then you said, what happened?
Yeah, your Civil Corp rained bullets down on that researcher's robot. Some of their shots hit various plates and dishes, sending food flying everywhere. I really thought they were gonna hurt someone.
That's really rough. Glad you're okay, sir. How is it always that the wildest parties are the ones I can never make it to?
All right, guess we've got a comedian on our hands. Reminds me of my roommate in college, a medical student. Never met an architect with a pendant for gallows humor, though.
I wonder who he's talking about here. I always wonder who it is. Especially because a medical student, normally medical people go to Seaside. Being it's a roommate, I would assume it has to be another male, unless they didn't care as much about co-ed. Could be Barika, but because it's something happened with her, but she knows Musa, I believe. That's kind of what I'm remembering, that she kind of knows Musa somehow. I could be wrong, but that's what I remember from the last time I read her biography.
Well, I like newspaper comics too. I try not to limit myself.
I can see you've got a sharp mind, Miss Heidi. That bodes well. Tell me about your plans. Sandrock's location is important.
Wow, you are in here and looking at this.
Doing all right? So, how did our sand wall perform? Did it keep your house spick and span, sand-free, speckless even?
My stuff did blow away, though. That's not your problem.
Awesome. Glad to hear it. I had a theory that a flying sand type would be weak against walls. Well, in any case, this is still only a prototype. At some point, I'll look into improving my design and call it, I don't know, something along the lines of Sand Wall Level 2.
Which we already have.
Working title. In any case, don't forget to always come in and check on my catalog over at the CJ, short for Construction Junction, and stay up to date on what kind of architectural additions you may be in the market for. Thanks for the feedback. Catch you later.
Okay. Yeah, I really want to know who the medical student he's talking about is. Like, I do hope we eventually do find more out about Musa. Like, he's just one of those people who just kind of drifts into town, and that's it. That's all you really know about him. What do you have to say today, boyfriend?
Hello.
Okay, we still have a chance to prove to Musa we're competent people. Picture this. Me, in gladiatorial armor, against an alpha Yakmo with my shirt off, with mud. Oh, come on. It's not like anyone has any better ideas. Just don't rule it out, all right, Skinny? I actually... This is like I'm going to objectify him for a second. I would like to see him with his shirt off. I think he would have a very nice body. I'm going to fully objectify Penn right now. I mean, we've seen Logan with his shirt off. I would like to see Penn with his shirt off. Just saying. I'm gonna go do inspections because I'm here. Like, I just think Penn would probably have like a nice body on his hands there.
Howdy.
Oh my, you're just so happy to see me, sir. Greetings, newbie. On your way to pick up commissions. Ah, forget about it. I'll get someone else something. How am I supposed to scam Musa when you lunatics almost scare him out of town on the first day? Freaking amateurs. No. I'm sorry to yell. Not you, newbie. You're the good one. Or passable one. Actually, hold on, Ian. That was the wrong button. No, there are no holidays coming up. Well, I did not mean to click this, but here we are. I do want to take him on a play date, but I need to go buy something. I could just go buy it with him. Oh, I hate this gun. Oh, my brain doesn't work with this. Okay, show it to me. I clicked on you and you said no. Sure. That is going on the list of things we're just not touching, and that's the gun. Sometimes this one can be tricky. It shouldn't be. But it's like, I don't know. The hitboxes on this one are sometimes really weird. Legs. I wish we could get this item. What is it? Does it tell you? Golden? Oh, we can't. That is not what that looks like. That is not a golden candlestick. That is absolutely not a golden candlestick. Is it even in here? Oh, it doesn't show you the complete relics. This is a golden candlestick. It's like a swan neck. Game. What are prices? I'm just going to sell these two things because they're worth next to nothing. We are really quickly going to take Ian out. I need to go buy a gift. Do I have a diamond? Yes, I do. He will get a diamond and then the swing. Yeah. I also will buy one of these. I'll buy this for him. That's kind of it. I do want one of those. We are going to come in here and buy stuff soon. I would like an actual proper house at some point. Our yard is just too small for it right now. I would actually like that though. Have a diamond, sir.
Not bad, newbie.
Are you trying to bribe your way into leadership? Think greasing the palm of your boss will help you on the way? Well, go on then. This is the start, newbie. Or this is a good start, newbie. Still got a long way to go, though. I'll take this as generous donation towards your bright future. Not corrupt at all. Easy, builder. I put my pants on like you, one leg at a time, except once my pants are on, I break world records. What the hell? I became president shortly after Mason built the water tower, and since then, I really put Sandrock on the map. Stick with me and you'll go far. Mark my words, Lexi. I wanna. Yes, my suit was custom made by 100% cashmere by an esteemed tailor in High Wind. Very expensive. Say, that's where you're from, isn't it? Why? It's likely some of the wool in this suit were goats you tended to personally. What? That's not something you've ever done? Well, I can't expect you to remember every detail about you, now can I? Your goats would be ashamed of you butchering me like this. Oh, whoever wrote that, that was good. Oh, your work. Yes, well, work hard, don't cross me, and I'm sure one day you'll have the same level of success, or at least somewhat comparable. We're gonna go into the other place. Whoever wrote these funny lines, they did such a good job. Like, and I think what's sad is that most people don't even read this stuff. Just don't mind me. Gonna create more work for you, Owen. It's like the biggest like jerk thing to do right now.
Way to grease palms, newbie.
It really is. Trying to think what I would get more. I will do dine. Potatoes. Pepper, salt, small potato, a meat dish, 2 drinks, and spaghetti, which is anything I think that says noodle. Yeah. I think lasagna technically counts too. That it? Okay, we read that before. That's always the same. Oh, we gained points. Actually, this works out perfectly. The first step to having a good workshop is having a good workshop name. Take mine, for example, the producer. I think we've read this one before. See, not only do I produce things, but producer is also like the boss of stuff, like me. So as you can see, the name is very great. Think about improving yours. Ye old shop is wonderful, sir. Oh, what are your favorite things? Things I like. Could you even afford them? I wonder. Oh, I see what you're getting at. Perhaps something I like might be in my mailbox soon. And then mysteriously, there's another 10 points for your rating. No, of course. I wasn't expecting a bribe. On the contrary, I was testing you for a second there. I thought I was going to have to promote or demote you for even suggesting something so vile as a bit of harmless mutual back scratching. A lot of points. We're done. Okay. How much did it actually give us with him? Not bad. We have very, very little to go now. Okay, our stuff should be done by now. So, I mean, I think time was paused for like 90% of that. Yeah. Oh well. Mabel's is done. Right? Yeah. We're just waiting over here. Manganese gears. I did the wrong one. Oh well, like I said, it is Logan Gifts. Yeah, it's all Logan Gifts. It's fine. These things are expensive. Did I make that? Ooh, thank you, game. RNG, you've been kind. Oh yeah, these are expensive. Okay. How many do I need? Yeah, 2. We're not going to be able to do 2. This one. You want to get this to about 1. Yeah. At least I like it because, well, You don't really need to use bait. You just catch, and it's great. This is like the best part of the game, fishing-wise. You really, you can't beat this part of the game, fishing-wise. Furniture. That is a gift I think a few people like, not many. It is really not that popular of a gift. It is kind of a wasted item. This visor is annoying because it goes a slot here. I don't know. Part of me wishes they would just not do the visor. Mainly because it's just, I don't know. Do I have to take it off? I think I do. I don't know, I think it's, if you don't have the accessories off, it looks stupid. Oops, I hit the wrong button. And I need to improve this. I don't even think I've unlocked a decent shirt or anything. Hey, Musa. These are the shoes I like. I will make the shoes. The only other decent shoes are I think Grandma Vivi sells them. So these we already got. Hello, plane. I just like to do it this way. I don't trust it. This should be a lot more effective now, time-wise. Do I have another... Okay, so we need pressure gauges. We're going to go in there. I will see if this spawns yet. I don't think so. No. We need to do one more mission for that to trigger. We may go into that area tonight for the scrap. Man, we just decimate this bus now. And look at that. This to me is like the most satisfying part of the game. It's like you just are a beast when it comes to this stuff. I think the only other more satisfying part is the late game. When you have like the chainsaw and the drill and all that. And you're like, and it just... This one, not so much. This one's not as satisfying. But the buses, when you just see like the parts of it just being destroyed before your eyes. Okay. That has 19 minutes left. I forgot what I was gonna say. So it doesn't matter. We will eventually upgrade all of these. Eventually. Excuse me. It's gonna take some time. Trying to think if there's anything. Still one. Because we need a lot of this. The spinel is going to be the thing. We are gonna make, if I can, one of these. We're gonna go turn in this. We do also need to upgrade these, but we need that. And this one's easier, but it's the aluminum alloy plate. I don't think we can make them on here. I think we need the next machine. Yeah, we need the next machine. So we're a little too early for those. But like I said, my goal last episode, I said my goal is to upgrade. I'm not discouraged about the incident at the Blue Moon. I mean, worst comes to worst, we can just seek funding elsewhere. Then when they send a rep over, we'll have to not try. What we'll have to do is not almost kill them. Good plan. We're gonna put the suit on. I did already upgrade it. Yes, I did. But for the machine upgrades, we are not gonna upgrade them all. I would like to, but we're gonna upgrade as many as possible in a little lull. I'm trying to decide how much we do need to slow down. Right, just a little bit, but I don't know how much to slow down. That's kind of where I'm at, is I don't know how much to slow down. But I do feel the need that we are going a little too fast. Excuse you. The little delay that I did was helpful, because we are now behind again where I was in my last save, because like we should be behind where I was in my other save, because it's no hold barred. I can have everything I want. So we should be behind in this save, and we weren't. We now are. So that makes me feel a little better. We still are, I think, ahead of where I thought we would be. If that makes sense. We are still a little ahead of the game overall. I don't know how, but we are. We are still ahead of the game. Yeah, I don't know how. Where are you? Yeah, I don't know how we became so ahead of the game here. I think it actually is just better RNG, because we've had some pretty good RNG here. There is something going on also with sometimes the mob AI. There is a dungeon. There is a dungeon that you need to do with Logan. In this part of the map. It's the first dungeon you do with Logan. Well, technically once he's a member of the town, it's the first dungeon you do. It's a short dungeon. It's the tunnel. There was a point where the mobs were literally running away from me. And it was like, what in the hell? That was the mission in which I ended up killing Logan. So there are some weird things happening. Like, I literally point blank shot Logan in the head and he died. I had to rescue him. I got 5 points for it though. There's one way to make points. That's so mean. Hi, honey. Boom. Let me revive you. Something so wrong with that. Oh, we're gonna repair this thing. I want to see if the node is here again. I remember I was trying to get the chest and I fell off. That is not supposed to spawn right there. It's supposed to go on top. Yeah, that was not supposed to happen. I think I still need that chest. I might get it while I'm here. No, I can't see it. Okay. Let's go down here. Oh, you go further down than I thought. That really isn't useful. Anyway, I wanted the chest up here. This is going to be a very long episode. I apologize. There we go. Well, we'll get this one and then I think the rest of the chests we're going to kind of get when it's clearer, because this is awful. This is absolutely awful. Of course, they did go. We're just going to get the spinels over here. And then be gone. Because the majority of the machines that we need to upgrade soon, or refine, do require spinels. I did in the other save try to get one specific stat, and it was kind of impossible. Just the amount of spinel. I'm willing to try though. I like the stat of increased yield. Yeah, this is still closed. There, after the next story mission, it opens up. There's a very specific mission that opens it up. I do wish it was a little earlier than it currently is. It used to be a little bit, it used to be right around now. I have noticed, even though I have the DLC off for the Monster Whisperer, you do get sometimes, with the animal dispatching, stuff from that DLC. It literally, you can sell it, that's about it. And that should not be happening. That is a known bug. I did get a few times something from that DLC. We're just gonna go to bed. We don't really need to do much, so. It's because this is already a very long episode. All right, getting things and stuff. Yeah, we'll just upgrade this next time. It's no rush. It's not like it's mission dependent. It's just doing it. So we'll do it next time. I am gonna start this though. Then this. Okay. Those are more helpful to us. Ooh, my new shoes. I'm gonna try to get the reflect damage, but it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, those are really kind of sucky. Oh well. Oh yeah, my suit. These are better, actually. But these are meant for this. We will do one of these. We will put this away. Where did I get meat from? I actually have no idea. This technically belongs here, I think. It's one of those categories that it's like, it doesn't matter. It's going to be used, so. Okay. Going to bed. It's like I do have some on hand normally. Can I go to sleep? We're actually not. We're going to stop right here. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this episode of my time at Sandrock. Next episode, we will continue with trying to impress Musa. That is what we're going to do. There will be another story event. And we will continue upgrading the machines. We'll probably pause the story here a little bit. And yes, I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself, and bye for now.